Today's Bible story comes from 1 Samuel chapter 25. Nabal, a mean and unfriendly man, lived with his wife, Abigail, who was smart and beautiful. Nabal was very rich and had thousands of sheep. It was time to shear or cut the sheep's wool. Many people use this time to celebrate by being generous and sharing with others. There was a time when Nabal's shepherds and sheep were in the wilderness. There, they met David, who was the next promised king. David and his friends helped keep Nabal's sheep safe. So when David heard that Nabal was shearing his sheep, he sent 10 of his friends to give a message to Nabal. They asked Nabal to share food with them. After all, they treated Nabal's shepherds and sheep well while they were in the wilderness. Nabal refused to share any food with them. He was mean with his words. Nabal said he didn't know who David was, and even though David was famous in the land. David was famous because God promised to make David king one day. David was extremely upset when he heard that Nabal was being unkind to David's friends, so he took 400 people to go fight Nabal. One of the people who worked for Nabal told Abigail what happened, and Abigail had to act fast before something bad happened. She quickly gathered a lot of food to take to David. When she saw David, she bowed in front of him and apologized for Nabal's actions. She knew God had special plans for David. She asked him to receive the gifts of food and forgive Nabal. David was glad that God sent Abigail to meet him. David decided to forgive Nabal. That's how Abigail made peace. Sometimes we might be unkind like Nabal or get angry like David. Next time that happens, think about how you can make peace, because making peace is part of God's game plan.
But the plans of the Lord stand firm forever, the purposes of his heart through all generations. Psalm 33:11.